Hey Capricorn, welcome to your February reading. What's up? What's going down? Okay. Got you. There's a bit of tension. Okay. There's a bit of tension. Empress card, 5 of Wands. There's a bit of tension because you might have resentment towards a female figure in your life. But I think aside from that, anger and discord that you, I think, might be feeling internally, or that may be building up inside of you, there's so much potential for new growth here once you accept the cycles of life. And part of the cycles of life is to let things die in order for things to be reborn. Because initially in your energy, I felt that you were going to be amongst new people, new beginnings, new interactions, new relationships, perhaps. You're really getting out there and forming new connections, new bonds, new unions of sorts. However, there is a lingering energy of anger inside of you that I think will be calmed and pacified once you're able to get out of your mind. Once you're able to really get out of this cycle of repression, depression, working all the time, or trying to do something all the time, doing things the same way all the time. Now is a time for really, it's hard. I feel like there's an energy here in regards to a woman or regards to the past. You're not ready to let go of the past yet, but healing is calling you. Rebirth is calling you. Getting out of your head and really forgiving. Okay, it's not the most Capricorn-like energy to really be outwardly vulnerable, but you know, if you can express what's being held in your chest to someone, something, somehow, I think that will really help you. If you're just feeling distaste or unsatisfied with your home life and your surroundings, I think, you know, getting out and connecting with those who make you feel good, doing things that make you feel good truly, especially emotionally, doing things that are more emotionally or spiritually fulfilling is important. And I feel like that's going to help you shed some of that dead weight that's around you and that you've been carrying for so long. Like I said, there's so many immense changes going on around you in your environment. And I don't think that you're feeling secure or comfortable in the changes that are happening. There is an eruption. There is an eruption of faith. There is loss. There is a feeling scared almost to truly let go and accept things for what they are. But it's okay, because you will find your footing. You will find your grounding again. There is a lot of emotional confusion. There's a lot of things that you have to cipher through. And it's mentally exhausting. However, other than that, on the work front, I really feel like that might be the source of your discomfort. You might not like your job. There might be a lot of people at your job who are naysayers, who are just negative-minded. Or it just might be a lot of stress. Or maybe you're just not getting the kind of support that you feel like you want and you need. However, moving forward, despite the emotional confusion, should you choose to really focus in on your plans, like your true plans of your soul, like the true plans that you really want to execute in your life. It could be creative. It could be just making a drastic change. You know, obviously weigh the worth of them, weigh the worth of the changes that you want to make, pros and cons list. And then leap in, decide, jump. Okay. If it's aligned with your future goals and it's oriented around, you know, you feeling your best and you being led towards more stable connections, a more stable home life, even if the radical change is just your shift in mindset and how you're viewing things and, you know, rectifying the overabundance of emotion that you might be feeling that you don't really know what to do with, I would just say jump out of it. And go with what feels good. You know what I mean? There's no point in lingering in that energy of despair anymore. Like choose a different route this time. Do something different this time. If your coworkers are, talking smack a lot, you don't have to engage. You don't have to engage. If, your home life is brand new, or like you just moved, or you're reconnecting with people, or you're still healing from a heartbreak from the past, I would just say start communicating how you feel. There's no point in holding things back. Let people know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's steady control over yourself. You know what I mean? Steady control of your emotions, your mindset, so that you can, in the end, bring about more abundance, the Wheel of Fortune. But if you ever watched the Wheel of Fortune, you know that sometimes you can go bankrupt and you lose everything. And that's okay if you do. If you speak your mind and people are offended and people are mad, you deal with that. But at least you are starting to release, and that's important. That's very important, that you're not just holding all this stale, dead energy. It has to be let go of, and it has to be communicated, whether through verbal communication, writing a letter, or making a decision or a plan, at least, to enact change in your life. It's important for you to let go so that you can continue to feel more stable in your mind, in your surroundings, and in your future self. You want to manifest that wealth. You want to manifest that luxury, that abundance in your life. Okay, bet. You're not going to do that by staying stagnant, staying stuck on who did what. Never mind that. Focus on your plan and your future, because in doing so and feeding what feels good, you're only going to nourish that more and more and more. And the chances of you receiving that and the abundance that comes with it will flow to you so much more easier. Okay? It's just, it's like an Oreo cookie. You just deal with the cream first and bite the biscuit. It's going to be okay. It'll be good in the end. I promise you. Okay? Stay focused on what feels good. And the right person will come in for you eventually too. So don't worry about that. And the relationships will be healed. So don't worry about that. Okay? Don't worry. I love you, Capricorn. If you would like a more specific, in-depth, focused reading on what's happening for you in your life, I'll leave my information in the description box below, where we can connect for a one-on-one tarot reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, and I hope you have a great February.